What's up folks, my name is Felix, welcome back to a new video. Today we are going to talk about some unpopular opinions. I want to give some calls, some predictions for the future, 3 different coins as well as one node project and why I think those projects will do well. Without further ado, we want to get right into it, and the first thing I want to say here, I expect the market to dump in the upcoming 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 months to at least a Bitcoin price of 35k, maybe even lower. This will be the time when I accumulate the tokens which I mentioned in this video. And in the node project I'm going to talk about in this video, I already invested. I purchased 2 of them, but more about that in a few seconds. So I received a few messages why I didn't inform you that Xi will launch their nodes around a month ago. So Xi Games, they had very attractive nodes which are returning quite good amounts currently, and we also got an airdrop. That's why I now decided to show you this new node. I just got involved around 5 days ago. So the project is basically 5 days old, or the node sales started 5 days ago. This new project is very similar to, for example, Delusium or Sonorous. Both of these projects have over 100k followers. In the case of Delusium, even over 200k followers on Twitter. And those are just virtual nodes, so you don't have to run them by yourself. And the same counts, for example, for the project I wanted to show you in today's video. Just very quick, I will probably make a dedicated video in the future where I talk more specific about it. Project is called Galaxis. It has a team which is already around since the last bull run. And what they are currently trying to build here is a Web3 platform which makes it easy to launch your own NFT collection as a creator. So it's basically a no-code NFT launch platform for all those creators. And those had in their previous project called Ethercards quite big partnerships with creators like, for example, Steve Aoki or Mike Tyson, or for example, they also had a partnership with the NBA where they launched some NFTs and did huge sale numbers. That's just for your background information, and now they created a platform which makes it easy for those creators to launch their own NFT collection. And they currently have this so-called Galaxis engine node sale ongoing. This started on Wednesday, so on the 17th, and they now already sold over 2k of those virtual nodes, those Galaxis engine nodes. I, for example, purchased 2 of them directly on day 1 because I think this concept has quite huge potential. They're very well connected in this market, and if you hold those nodes, you will earn daily so-called GLX tokens. The token generation event will be at the end of Q1, so in 2024, so just around 2 months to go until the token will be tradable. And the node purchase also offers you so-called launch keys, which will later on help you to get some of the royalty fees of the launched NFT collections. Those are currently available for 777 USDT on the Polygon network. This is the initial price. The price will rise afterwards. As you can see here, for example, the maximum supply will be 50,000 of these engine nodes. The price will rise to $999 once 10k of them are sold. And then afterwards, for every 200 sales, the price will rise for another $10. And if we take a look on the blockchain here, you can see a lot of those nodes get purchased per hour. So I think around 10 to 20 nodes per hour currently. The project hasn't that much attention yet. That's why I thought it would be good to be in here early, especially for the lower price of just 777 USDT, and I even get more tokens at the beginning as not that much nodes have been purchased yet. So if you're interested and also think those nodes have potential, which is my thesis why I bought this one, and that's why I also call it a more unpopular opinion, because most of the people shy away from purchasing those nodes. But in this case, the good thing is you don't have to run it in the background. It's a virtual node where you just accumulate tokens day by just looking at your dashboard. So the only thing you have to do if you want to buy some of those, you just come over to the buy section, type in a referral code and the number of nodes you want to purchase by choosing the amount here. You need a referral code to buy one of those nodes, otherwise you can't join. And then you also want to tick the box here that you are not a resident of one of those countries. If you are from one of those countries, you might just use a VPN here. Next project or next unpopular opinion is about Toshi. Yeah, I know a lot of people are talking about Toshi, but I still think Toshi is massively undervalued, and I want to show you the reasons for it. So Toshi is currently the biggest meme coin and also the biggest coin on the Base network. Base has currently no governance token. It is the chain from Coinbase, and my thesis here builds on the upcoming growth of the crypto market overall. Also, that Coinbase will of course onboard a lot of users and will try to incentivize those users if they use the Base network. Base is currently the 5th biggest, or currently the 4th biggest even. Mate has lost some ground here over the last 24 hours, as we can see in terms of TVL. So we are currently sitting at around 740 million in total value locked. And if we take a look at all those coins here on the blockchain, Toshi is currently the biggest with the most amount of volume. So everyone who is on the Base network as well as in the meme coin space should have heard about Toshi. And with a current market cap of just 61 million, I think there is a lot of potential for growth. And I think Toshi will go to at least 200 to 300 million US dollar in market cap. And that's even my conservative prediction. This can even go beyond 500 million. Currently, I think it's pretty much overheated. We will see a bigger dip, especially when Bitcoin goes down and we see the market sentiment turning around a little bit. And I think down here would be a good entry around the 30 million US dollar market cap. This would then be, in my opinion, a easy 10x and one of the safest bets. And this has two reasons. One of the reasons is, again, there is no own Base token yet, it's no governance token. And that would mean Toshi is the most popular on the network, and all the gains from Coinbase and the attention would go to Toshi. And even if we see a Base governance token airdrop, that would lead to massive liquidity inflow on the network, and which token would also profit from this? Obviously Toshi. And that's why I believe Toshi is definitely one of the best bets on the Base network. Next on our list, and the second last, is Kuma. If you have never heard about Kuma, you should definitely do your research, because Kuma is currently the biggest meme coin on Manta network. And I know there are many of you out there who are mad how the airdrop and everything played out, but that's the reason why the market sentiment is currently bad. We should definitely not fade now in opportunities on this network, because Kuma is the dog of the founder, the CEO of the Manta network. And he even talked about this meme coin. He said, in this case, many friends in the crypto space know that Kuma is even more famous than me at crypto conferences due to work. It's been months since I last saw Kuma and I really miss him. He's following the Twitter account, so he's basically backing this project. And that's a very good sign. And Kuma is currently just sitting at a very low market cap. If we compare all the big meme coins on the networks, I mean, Manta has a fully diluted valuation currently of over 2 billion US dollars. And that's why Kuma, again, compared to all the other big meme coins on the bigger networks, is definitely undervalued. With just a market cap of below 1 million US dollars, people are already start to accumulate right now. And I think down here, it's a pretty good range. That's the reason why I will also start now to DCA into this meme coin, because I expect this to be at least 10 to 20x. This can also easily be a token with 50 or 100 million US dollar market cap, as we saw this on all the other networks. So for example, Toshi currently sitting at 60 million, but Kuma is pretty young. It started on the, I think, 28th of December. So just around 3 weeks from the time I'm recording this video right now. And this will definitely have a second run, which will be way, way bigger than the first one here. Once the Manta token airdrop was announced, and this went easily from around 1 million US dollar market cap to over 5 million US dollars. So there's a lot of liquidity on Manta network, and a lot of people, I think, don't even pay attention to this meme coin currently, as it's the only one. There are a lot of rug pulls out there, but this one is a safe bet in terms of no rug pull. Then the last one I wanted to talk about is Celestia, or specifically the founder of Celestia, which is Mustafa Al-Bassam. And I also did my research on this guy. Has he any pets? Is there anything we should know about him? And so I also searched on Wikipedia, and there I got the information that Mustafa Al-Bassam was in a hacker group when he was in his teens. And there in 2011, he was called T-Flow. That was his hacker alias. And I think once we see a token called T-Flow coming out, so there is no token yet, this has massive potential. There is no really big meme coin in general in the Cosmos ecosystem, and also not on Celestia. And why this is the case is that you can't deploy smart contracts on Celestia. Celestia is just a modular data availability layer. And that's why I'm very excited to see Dimension launch. Today, for example, on the 21st is the last day where you can claim your tokens. Once you see this video, the period is already over. And Dimension is basically the home for all roll apps, which will also most likely use Celestia as data availability layer. And one of those rollups will most likely launch this token. And once this is out, I will definitely ape in and take advantage of the information I already researched. So if there is a dev out there watching this video right now and wants to launch this token, reach out to me. I will talk about it in an upcoming video. So obviously, all of this here in this video is pure speculation. Those are high risk gambles, which I'm willing to take because I think the risk reward is pretty good. If you're interested in such kind of videos in the future, let me know down in the comment section. Tell me also which you think has the most potential from the projects I mentioned in this video. If you don't want to miss future content, feel also free to click the subscribe button because, again, I release videos like this on a daily basis here. If you like today's one, hit the like button and then we will meet in the next video. See you then.